ربي زدني علما.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Okay, that's a good salam. Okay, so Yusuf, today we are going to start our next story. Are you excited?
Too much. I'm pretty sure I'm too much excited. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Okay. So today we are going to cover the second story of Surah Kahf, which is the story of two men and a person. One of them had two gardens. So it is also known as the story of two gardens. So we are going to start from Surah Kahf, ayah number 32. بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم واضرب لهم مثلا رجلين جعلنا لأحدهما جنتين. So explain to them one example of two men, and we made for one of the two men two gardens. So one of the two men had two gardens, and now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling the blessings of not just giving two gardens, but there were further blessings in the garden. So first was having two gardens. Next is Allah says min a'nabin. It was the garden of grapes. Wa hafafnahuma bin nakhlin, and that two grape gardens were surrounded by the date tree. The grape wines are the ones which are very delicate, right? And on the other hand, so they are delicate, they need to be protected. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protected those grape wines by surrounding them with date trees. And not just that, وَجَعَلْنَا بَيْنَهُمَا زَرْعًا, and we made for both of those two gardens zar'an, crops. So there were crops also. There were grape wines surrounded by date trees, and in the middle of that it also has crops. And that wasn't it. Kiltal jannataini atat ukulaha, that both of the gardens, they reached their maximum productivity. Meaning it wasn't that, one season the grapes are going to come, less grapes, and other season not too much fruits are going to be there. No, when it was time for harvest, garden was at its boom. وَلَمْ تَظْلِمْ مِنْهُ شَيْئًا وَفَجَّرْنَا خِلَالَهُمَا نَهَرًا, and that between those two gardens Allah made a river flow as well. And it still continues, وَكَانَ لَهُ samarun, and for him were fruits as well. So just imagine a person who has two gardens, and Allah blessed him with not just a garden with grape wines. Then the garden is surrounded by date palm trees, so the wines can be protected. Then the garden has crops in them, and it gives him a lot of profit, and it gives him produce. And then on the top of it, the crops need water, so he doesn't have to wait for rain. Allah blessed him with the river flowing between the two gardens.
If he has the river going through his garden, wouldn't that be infinite water?
Oh yeah, he gets a lot of water. Yeah. Okay. So now he has another friend with him, and they are going to have a conversation. This conversation is extremely important. It is going to tell us an attitude of a person who Allah gives a lot of blessings, and then let's see how does that person reacts. So فَقَالَ لِصَاحِبِهِ, so he says to his friend. Now sahib is similar to one of the words you have already learned. Remember we did the story of Ashabul Kahf. What was Ashab, Yusuf?
Companions.
Okay, the singular of ashab is sahib. So it is going to be one companion. So he says to his companion, وَهُوَ يُحَاوِرُهُ, and he slipped in. During the discussion, they are having a conversation, and he just slipped in there. أَنَا أَكْثَرُ مِنْكَ مَالًا وَعَزُّ نَفَرًا. I have more wealth and more respect than you. So what is he doing? He's boasting.
He's bragging.
Yeah, he's bragging. He's bragging and boasting that I have this more than you. It's just like that. Oh, I have a better car than you. I have a better house than you. I have a Switch. You just have, so you have a DS. I have a Switch. So I have basketball shoes. I have the LeBrons maybe. And
LeBron 17.
LeBron
you have the LeBron 13.
13. Or are those basketball shoes that you're wearing there? Something like that. Okay. So he's bragging and he's boasting. And وَدَخَلَ جَنَّتَهُ, and as he entered his garden, وَهُوَ ظَالِمٌ لِنَفْسِهِ, and the ayah tells us that he is zalim. Zalim is a word that you have already done. What does zalim mean? Do you remember? Wrongdoer.
Yeah.
So he is wrongdoer for what? For his nafs, for his own self. So zalim is a word which means wrongdoer. So zulm is wrongdoing, but zulm literally means placing something where it is not supposed to be placed. So for example, if we have a spot for maybe when we go to say a grocery store and we went for shopping, maybe we went to Myers, okay? So when we go to Myers, we can see that outside there is a place for putting all the carts.
Yeah.
So some people may be putting the carts somewhere else. There is a place designated to put the carts. Not putting the carts there, maybe putting in front of somebody's car, maybe putting it behind the car, maybe putting it next to the pole, not putting it where they're supposed to be. That is called zulm. Not placing the thing where you're supposed to. And over here, this person needs to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Instead of boasting, he needs to be humble, right? So instead of being humble, he's being arrogant and boastful. So Allah is saying that he is a wrongdoer for his own self. قَالَ مَا أَظُنُّ أَن تَبِيدَ هَذِهِ أَبَدًا. And then he continues. Then he says that I think that this is going to last forever. My garden and all this, the blessings, they are going to stay there forever. وَمَا ظُنُّ السَّاعَةَ قَائِمًا. And I think that the hour, sa'a is the one of the words that you have already done, right?
Yeah.
So he says that I think the hour is not going to come. This is not happening. The hour means that he's not believing in the day of judgment. وَلَئِن رُدِدتُّ إِلَىٰ رَبِّي. Even when I would be returned to my Rabb, I would find it even better than just like I have right now. So having the blessings of Allah, if somebody has a lot of blessings, it doesn't mean that Allah is happy or sad with the person. It doesn't mean if somebody does not have a garden, if somebody is poor, it doesn't mean Allah is not happy with them. It is just that Allah has made things that way, that some people get some things and some people don't.
Because he knows if he makes people and these people poor, then they're gonna believe in him, and if they make these people rich, then they won't believe in him.
Yes, Allah knows what is best for us. How in a situation we would connect better to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's a very good point, Yusuf. And he continues. So he says, قَالَ لَهُ صَاحِبُهُ وَهُوَ يُحَاوِرُهُ أَكَفَرْتَ بِالَّذِي خَلَقَكَ مِنْ تُرَابٍ. And now the other friend, now he is having a conversation. So the first one, what did he say? He's like boastful. I have more things than you. I am better than you. And I think this is going to last forever. I'm going to have this forever and ever and ever. And I don't think so the hour is going to come. And along with that, he says that even when I'll return to my Rabb, just like I have such a good life right now, I would have even a better one over there too. But his friend says, Akafarta billadhi? Are you not being thankful to Allah? Are you not being thankful and disbelieving in the one who created you from out of dirt? Are you not being thankful to him? Thumma min nutfatin, and then we were like a drop. And from that drop, Allah made us rajulan. Allah made you a man, a full-grown man. Lakinna huwa Allahu Rabbi. As for me, He is Allah, my Rabb. Wala ushriku bi Rabbi ahada. And with Him, I do not make any partners, not even one partner with Allah. وَلَوْلَا إِذْ دَخَلْتَ جَنَّتَكَ. Now he's telling to him that why did you not say when you entered your garden, مَا شَاءَ اللَّهُ لَا قُوَّةَ إِلَّا بِاللَّهِ, that whatever Allah willed, لَا قُوَّةَ إِلَّا بِاللَّهِ, that the strength, the power is only for Allah, that you are blessed with this garden, not because you worked hard, not because, I put the right seeds, I gave the right amount of water, so see how successful I am. I invested so much in it. It's not because of you. Yes, I was the one who was sowing the seeds, but who made the seeds grow? And also, who gave me the ability to choose which seed to get, and also to sow the seed? So the credit not only goes to my hard work and my effort, but actually, who gave me the ability? Allah gave me the ability. So not to forget that. That's important. Just like that, you have a quiz or exam coming up and you worked for it, you were working hard, but when you get the score, you got an A+. And you're like, yes, I studied, I worked for it, I was studying, that's why I got A+. Instead, the reaction this person is telling us, which Allah recorded in Quran, that you should say, Masha Allah. La quwwata illa billah. The power is only for Allah. And whatever Allah willed. In tarani ana akalla minka malam wa walada. And then he continues and saying, you see me that I am less than you in wealth and in children, fa'asa rabbi. And I hope that my Rabb is going to give me better from your garden. Wa yursila alayhi husbana. And he may send upon your garden a destruction from the sky. And your garden would be just like a slippery, barren land, a plain land, as if nothing grew there. Because he was saying that, I think this is going to last forever. But that forever only happens in Jannah, the real Jannah, the paradise. But over here, everything has an expiration date. أو يصبح ماؤها غورا. And it could also be that the water that you need for your crops to grow and they are flourishing, it may happen that it goes so down فَلَن تَسْتَطِيعَ لَهُ طَلَبًا, that even if you want to have water, it goes so much underground that you cannot take it out. It is by the will of Allah. وَأُحِيطَ بِصَمَرِهِ فَأَصْبَحَ يُقَلِّبُ كَفَّيْهِ عَلَى مَا أَنفَقَ فِيهَا. And now what happens is that the next time whenever he went into the garden, he sees that his fruits, whatever he had in all those gardens. Remember, how was the garden? With the grapevines, with the river flowing, with the crops and everything to its boom, the date trees, everything was gone, Yusuf. Everything was circled by destruction. And now he was showing sorrow and grief, and he was doing his hands like this. So moving your hands up and down like that around each other. وَهِيَ خَاوِيَةً عَلَى عُرُوشِهَا. And it felt upon its roof. Everything was finished. وَيَقُولُ يَا لَيْتَنِي. Now he's regretting and he is saying لَمْ أُشْرِكْ بِرَبِّي أَحَدًا. That he's saying that I wish I wouldn't have made partners with Allah. Meaning that I was thinking that it is because of my hard work. It was how I worked. I gave in time. I put in my energies. And it is because of me that this turned out really awesome. It is not because of us that it turns out awesome. It is the blessing of Allah. And we see that blessing. We say, Masha Allah, la quwwata illa billah. One of the hadith that I want to share with you, Yusuf, hadith tells us about the word la quwwata illa billah. The Prophet said, may peace and blessings be upon him, should I not tell you one of the deeds that would open the doors of Jannah? The companions said, what is it? They're excited. They want to know what it is. And he, may peace and blessings be upon him, the Prophet said, it is La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. That admitting that the power is only of Allah. One of the interesting things is that, Yusuf, whenever the adhan is called, for each word we have a reply. So when the person who's calling out the adhan is the muadhan, right? When he says Allahu Akbar, we repeat after him and we say Allahu Akbar. Then he says Allahu Akbar and we say Allahu Akbar. Then he says Ashhadu la ilaha illallah, we say Ashhadu la ilaha illallah.
Then when he goes to Hayya ala salah, Hayya ala falah, we say La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah.
Yes, and just think that the Prophet said that to open the doors of Jannah is the word, what? La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. So every time we listen to the adhan, that is a chance for us to opening the doors of Jannah for us. And hayya ala salah means that come to the salah. Hayya ala falah means come to success. So the salah is, Allah is inviting us, and we say la hawla wa la quwwata, meaning that it's not in our hands. It's the power of Allah that He has given us the ability that we are able to do the salah. So we're almost done with the story. Just a few ayahs left. Walam takun, Allah is commenting, Walam takul lahu fi'atun yansurunahu min dunillah, that there would have been no group, nobody could help him against Allah. Wama kana muntasiran, and he could not help himself. هُنَالِكَ الْوَلَايَةُ لِلَّهِ الْحَقِّ, that over there at that place, whether in dunya at that moment or in akhirah, the wilayah, the help is only Allah's help. Is only Allah's help, which is the truth. huwa khayrun thawabun, and he is better in giving reward, wa khayra uqba, and he's better in the end result as well. So, Yusuf, what is one take-home lesson that you can think about after listening to the story?
Be thankful to Allah and don't make any partners.
Yes, don't make any partners. And anything that good we do, if you're able to memorize an ayah, if I'm able to cook something which turns out very delicious, yummy, actually the power of Allah that He helped me to do that thing. So giving the credit to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and us also not boasting. So I have this, I have that. Allah has the power to take it from us at any moment. So may Allah help us to be thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we would end up here. And for today's words, which are mathalan, mathal is example. Then Jannah means garden. Then we have nahar, naharan, which means river. Malan, which means wealth. And ahadan is one. Yusuf, can you think of any surah which has ahad in it?
Qul huwallahu ahad.
Yes, Qul huwallahu ahad. That we say that Allah is one. So these are the words that you have to memorize for next time, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Till next time.
Do you know Allah says in the Quran, لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ, which means, surely if you are thankful, I will give you more. So let's be thankful for the good blessings that Allah has given to us, especially the ability to do good. Subscribe to our channel and share the video so others can benefit from it.